guys, welcome to my first Cinema 4D tutorial on collider objects and rigid body. I'm going to quickly show you how to create a falling blocks ident, or just falling blocks in general. This is what I'm going to be showing you how to do. It's a little bit laggy, but obviously that's my frames per second messing up. What happens is the blocks are falling down onto the words and obviously the platform at the bottom, and once they hit it they break up and they move, and this is kind of like physics. If you're wondering how to do this, it's pretty simple. What you've got to do is import yourself or make yourself a plane and a cube and just place them in the center, move the cube up a few bit, not a massive amount, just enough so when it hits the floor it is actually going to break up. What you're going to want to do is I just changed the colour and added two materials, white and red. I'm going to put the red on the cube once we're finished with it, but I've got white for the plane first. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to this button up here, the array control, and we're going to add a connector, which helps me quite a lot if something doesn't work. If you just add a connector, it tends to work afterwards. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go up to MoGraph, create a cloner. We're going to drop the cloner onto the connector and the cube onto the cloner. Then what we've got is we've got this kind of like little box effect at the bottom down there, and it looks a bit crazy and strange, but that's because we're not finished yet. So my computer's finished lagging, although it is a Mac and it shouldn't be lagging. What are you doing? And right, okay, there we are, we're getting there, not quite sure what, there we go. Right, once you've got there, and you've got up your box, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scale it down. So the shortcut for that is T, or you just click on this scale object box up here, and then you're just going to keep dragging it and making it smaller until eventually you're going to end up with three blocks. Sorry, that's my Englishness coming out. And then once you've done that, you can just drag it up, make sure you click on the cloner and move it up, and there you go, you've got three boxes there. If you click play, do nothing. But we're going to change that. What we're going to do is we're going to click on the cloner and we're going to change the mode to a grid array. You can change it to radial if you want to. That kind of creates like a circle effect, or you can have it as linear. Do it however you want to do it. I'm going to use grid array for this one. You can change your count down here so you can have as many as you want. If I put in 6 by 6 by 6, obviously that's going to create quite a lot. That's pretty good, because obviously if you want to create a really large video and you want lots of falling blocks, this is easier and quicker to do. So once we've done that, we're going to drop on the material of red, and as you can see there, it's changed to red. Now if you press play again, it still does nothing. That's because we're nearly done. We've only got 2 more steps to do. All you're going to need to do now is you're going to need to right click on the cube, on the plane, and go down to simulation and click on collider body. This basically means that the plane is now a hard object, and if anything hits it, it means it's going to bounce off it, or it's going to smash up, or it's going to collide, and it's going to break. So then what we're going to do is we're going to need to click on the cube, and we're going to need to right click and make sure we click on rigid body. Look for this logo because I know it's different in previous versions, because I found it incredibly annoying to transfer into newer versions, because they always move the buttons around and you never know which ones to click. So as I said, we're going to click on rigid body. Once you click on rigid body, you're pretty much done. If you press play, as you can see there, it's a little bit laggy. It's very laggy, sorry. I don't really know why, but yeah, they've all collided, and as you can see there, that's when they're all starting to break up and they're all moving. If you use a smaller set, if I quickly go back and I make the cloner smaller, then obviously this will make a huge difference. 3 by 3 by 3, and if we press play, then it goes a lot. Well, it did go a lot more smoothly. I really don't know why it's playing up. Probably got too many windows open, but yeah, and that's basically what happens. Is you get a block effect that falls, and then it breaks.